Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today, we are continuing on with Children of Ash and Starlight. Our party has been away from Toril for a little while now, and things are only getting hairier. As for what's been going on, we have a turtle to tell you, and I promise we're not putting him in turtle soup. His grandma, yeah, but not him.
Why you gotta say it like that, Cece? Why you gotta say that?
So what's going on, Tortufu?
Well, when we last visited with our party, Meg had finally woken back up, which made people happy. But they're still pretty messed up. Their throat won't work. They can't seem to wake up all the way. They're just exhausted. So Tortufu, like a good being, carried them around, trying to find like the doctor. They checked the med bay. They checked all over the place. Unfortunately, the med bay it was locked up. We checked one door, but it turned out to be the pantry, which got Tortufu a whack on the back of the head with a wooden spoon. But that all happened. We head back up, managed to find Arthur and Naveen. And Meg decided, you know what? It seems to be a great idea to let's spar with Naveen, the one who does not hold anything back while they're fighting. And they proceeded to kick Meg's ass 6 ways from Sunday. But thankfully, the attack seemed to actually do lasting damage. So that's silver lining right there. We Meg learned that they could do some archiving with their tablets, so they're doing that. We finally managed to get to the area that we have to gather all the materials from. Tartufu thought it was gonna be like mining with like pickaxes and sledgehammers and dynamite and all that good shit. Turns out all we really need is a machine that Dran set up for us. All we gotta do is keep the dregs of the universe off of it. We also learned that apparently, while in the astral, we can fly. We can fly. We can fly. Peter Pan song and all that. But um, but yeah, we can move around in 3 dimensions. And seeing that the rock had no space, Tortufu brought out Pickle, so they could help defend the machine, which they are doing quite well, I think. But yeah, we got into a fight. We got into. Don't you fuck with my Hydra, CC. Don't you fuck with my Hydra.
You put him on the map. He's free game now, boy. Or she is.
Hey, if I see them getting like to a certain point, I'm putting them back in their goddamn thing. Anyway, but yeah, we got into it with a bunch of swarms of space piranha of all things, and some Noliths, which
Nothic.
Nothics that give people the bad stare, which is no fun. But yeah, Meg decided, hey, I'm gonna be away for the entire party, and now they're under attack from 2 groups of those space piranhas. So is Naveen, but Naveen, I think, can take care of themselves a little bit better than Meg can at this point. They still got those levels of exhaustion. And Tufu's on his way to try to help Meg. He'll give Naveen a passing hand, but aside from that,
Meg's not worth saving. Not Meg. Naveen's not worth saving. She's more
I
trouble
mean, they
than
are.
she's worth.
I mean, there were saving, but Tortufu would help the smaller bean.
Alrighty then. Are y'all ready to go into combat?
Yeah.
Another 5 gold
Alrighty.
for Tortufu.
We begin with the surrounded Meg.
Okay. Um, you know, we're feeling kinda ouchies. So we're gonna heal ourselves. At second level.
14 HPs back to Meg.
Okay, so that brings me just above half. Oh, no, come back. Which that was a second level spell. And then Cherry's got a standing command to attack. So that's what because I can't really do anything else with my bonus action because I cast a spell. So we're gonna go to Cherry. Cherry, give me your character sheet. Is they're going to go nom nom.
That is going to hit, dishing out 3 piercing damage.
Cherry's trying,
Cherry doing their best.
but that's all I can do.
Alrighty, that will bring us to some of the fish. Where are these fish? These fish are dead. Brings us to one of the Nothics. Where's this Nothic? This Nothic is over here. As it
Nice.
is going to be blind, and Arthur, yours ends until the start of your next turn, yeah? So they get their blinded back until the start of his next turn. See? So they are blind, so they are going to push themselves in the direction that they saw Arthur last, so they're coming over this way. And they're going to make some disadvantage swings at him. That is an 8 and an 18. One of those is going to get a lucky score across the joint of his elbow, dishing out 9 damage. That will then bring us to the other Nothic, who is up here. As they are going to swing on the machine.
No, thank you. Please don't do that.
First one is going to miss
What?
as it's too strong, but the second one is going to hit something rather sensitive, but not do enough damage to kill, to break anything.
Oh, good. It has a damage left.
Alrighty, that brings us to Pickle. Pickle's gonna. How far can you move Pickle? It's 1 square, isn't it?
It's only one, I think, because of the intelligence.
Yeah, he can move. It's times 5, so he can move 2 squares. No, 1 square. 1 square. So he's gonna go over here, and Pickle's got. I've got heads. Nom nom. You're not disadvantaged anymore. Only one of those is going to manage to get through, but it's going to dish out 13 piercing damage.
Good job, Pickles. Consume the thing.
Alrighty, and that is it for dear Pickle, bringing us to more fish. These fish are down here with Naveen. I apologize, I'm jumping all over the map. It's just easier to move the camera this way.
That's
No,
fine.
that's fine. Please, please. It makes life easier for us to see what's going on.
Yep. Naveen has some Fists of Fury, so she is going to continue to use them. With whack, with whack, with whack. Why are you GMing? So 2 of those are going to manage to hit, dishing out a total of 16 down to 8. Or, no, that was for the fish that are attacking Naveen, so they need to attack Naveen. They are going
I mean,
to
Naveen's
hit
up
Naveen
next, so.
and do 6 damage. So yeah, that's the 2 of them. Then the other fish that are attacking Naveen, 19, they're going to hit as well. That is 23 damage to Naveen. You have anything you can do about that?
Jesus.
Nope. Alrighty, that's going to bring us to Memphash. Where is Memphash? Memphash is over here.
And we can move our intelligence, half our intelligence score, right? Did I get that right?
Your number of
Your
squares
intel
equal to your
type
modifier.
Okay. Wait, so I can only
No,
move
that's not right.
one square?
No,
Yeah,
it's your intelligence times 5.
Okay, yes, that's what I thought.
Number of feet, which comes out to. I had math for this. So, you with a 12 would be
60.
able to go 60 feet divided by 10. You'd be able to go 6 squares.
Don't worry about me with the aura. I would worry about the other.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about getting back up there to you and knocking this guy off and then circling down to Arthur. I think I'm going to do that still because
Okay.
Tufu and Naveen I'm not going to get down south fast enough.
I
I can
mean,
get down there.
you'd get to about here, and I think your aura would hit Naveen.
It is up to Mempesh what they want to do.
Can we see Naveen's health? Or is it like.
Yeah, you can. It's that small. It's that
Oh.
little nubbin of red.
Okay, well, then definitely I'm going south. I blinked and I just thought somehow it glitched out. So, yes, I'm going to go 6 down, which will put me there. Yeah. There? Is that 6? I think it was 6.
So.
And then I am going to use a guiding bolt on one of those groups of fishes at level 2, please, sir.
Which fish? The one on the right.
That
Gotcha.
Alrighty, let me remember how to actually use this thing here. Please, guiding bolt.
That's going to hit.
And on damage. It's been a while since I actually have to roll damage for this. Okay. And a level 2.
It is 12 damage to the fishies, and that destroys that swarm. Their little fishy bodies floating away.
And that will be it for me.
Alrighty.
And I will roll my points.
That will bring us to these fish who are trying to eat the Meg. That is a 10 up to a 12. I think that misses. Yes, it does. Brings us to Tortufu.
Tufu's happy ass is gonna go over here.
You can move 5 squares.
Actually, no, right here. So I get the aura.
It doesn't matter which one you're in as long as it covers one of your squares.
Oh, fair. Okay, so yeah, I'll go down here. Stop. Give these guys a good and proper hammering with my hammer. And I'm recklessing, so it's an advantage.
That is going to be a 16, which is going to hit. That is going to be
22. Oh wait, no, because they have resistance, so it'll be 11.
Do you have oh yeah, you have both your spell and then Ren's thing. Alrighty. So that would be 22 down to 11.
Yeah. Wait, then there's oh yeah, because I'm because these things are 10 feet per square. That's why I'm still only this size here. Confused me, but yeah. So 11, and then I'm gonna do it again. Reckless, of course.
And you don't even technically completely fill up that square.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 6, which is unfortunately a miss.
Damn. That's it for Tortufu.
Alrighty, dear Ren, that brings us to you.
Okay.
Also,
How damaged is... Yes.
No. Okay, never mind. Go ahead, Ren.
How knocked up does... Nope, that came out very wrong.
It's
How
very
messed up...
round.
Okay, very round. Great. Okay. Bloodied. Okay, that was my thing. And I believe I can move 8 squares, or 8 or
Half of
9
your
squares.
score. Number of squares. So you have an 18, so you can go 9.
Okay, beautiful.
That's
Gonna
going to be
use
the
my
easy way to do
action.
that.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to acid splash on the Nothic attacking. I'm gonna use a hero point to give it disadvantage on the save.
Okay. It's a deck save? Deck save.
Yes.
That is 14. It is going to fail.
Beautiful.
Take 4 damage.
It is 7 damage.
7. Yes, you are right. I can do
And
math.
then
I promise.
it's okay. And then I'm going to zip over here 9 squares. And can I reach? Please say I can reach her. I can just reach her. Bonus action, just a flat level 1 healing word on Naveen.
Okay.
Level 1.
That would be 8 healing.
12 healing. Wait, no, 8, 9.
Do you add your
Yes, 12
chemical
healing.
savant to healing
Yes.
spells? Roll the
Yes, I
ability?
do. I can. Yeah, where is it? Alchemical spot. Here we go.
Enhancing the healing damage you create through cast a spell using your alchemical supplies, and you're using that as your spell focus?
Yes, I am. Well, I have my all-purpose tool, which is alchemist supplies.
I think you can only use it once.
It's when you cast a spell using your alchemist supplies. So any spell that I cast.
Yeah,
That,
for 1 die.
as long as
It's
it's
really
one
worded.
roll of the spell.
Yeah, that's why I'm double checking. It's just weirdly worded. I think it's once per spell, but I need to be sure. Okay, so it's something like if you used Eldritch Blast, it'd only count to 1 of those. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to be certain.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, anything else?
That's all my movement. That's my action, bonus action. That's it.
I forgot to move to Ren. Whoops. Oh well. Then we go over here to Arthur for his problem, as the swarm of fish are going to try to eat Arthur.
That's 2 spells.
Om nom nom. That is a 23. They're going to manage to bite the Arthur. It is going to be 18 piercing damage. So they do some good damage to him. Brings us to Dran, who's still working the mining thing. Brings us to some more fish trying to eat Meg. These fish on the right are going to go om nom 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 nom. Didn't these fish already go?
No, it was these ones that went.
Oh, I'm thinking of the ones that bit Naveen. Alrighty. That is going to be a 10, up to a 12. They miss again.
That's the same thing that the other ones rolled.
Yep. That brings us back up here to Arthur, as it's his turn now. He is going to continue his assault on the fishy fish. That is, you should not be private rolling either. That's a 24 and a 25. He's going to hit both of those. Dishing a total of 7, 13 down to 6 slashing. And then 2 radiant damage. Then he's going to throw down his holy fire at the Nothic. Try to keep that bastard blind. He needs a wisdom save, which he does fail, taking 18 radiant damage and remaining blind. As Arthur is stuck holding the line over there. Bringing us to the top of round 5, we go back to Meg. Meg, you're managing to duck. You're managing to weave, but there are teeth everywhere.
There's so many teeth. I would like them to not be nibbling on my toes.
They're going for your stomach, not your toes.
I'd like them to not do that either.
They want to run away with your internal organs, just flapping in the wind.
Well, that's an image.
Piranhas, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna attack the one that's bloody and that I think that's favored foe.
Yep. Doesn't favorite foe need concentration?
No, I don't think
It does.
so.
Yeah.
Does
It's as
it?
if you're concentrating on a spell.
Mm-hmm.
My apologies.
Make sure to put your book on. I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember what round. I'm going to assume that it was round 1.
Probably. Actually, it's probably round 2 because the fish weren't closed by then.
That's fair.
Alrighty, so in future you'll have to make concentration checks, but for now we'll keep moving.
Yeah,
That is gonna hit.
Did
You
not
crossbow
realize it
expert,
was
yeah?
concentration. Yes, I have crossbow expert. That is a minus. No, that's not a minus. You don't use my exhaustion rules. Ignore me.
Nope. So that's it.
Yes, that and I forgot to turn on favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Discord, go away so that I can actually see.
14 down to 7.
And then, Cherry is going to use their reaction
Mm-hmm.
and do I think they're in fire.
I thought you did acid last time, but that's just me.
1 sec. I might. 1 sec. It's been so long that I don't remember.
I think it was acid. I think they're right.
They're probably right. Okay, no, class feature. This should. Uh,
Cherry is green, so it's probably poison or acid.
Poison or grass. I like that damage type grass.
Yeah, it's a Bulbasaur.
Drake companion acid. I found it. It's acid. So they're gonna do 3 acid.
Gotcha.
Oh, the Bulbasaur!
Oh, you changed it to. I like it. I like it, but I also I like it, but I also like cherry.
I mean, oh, it went away. Oh.
Can we just have the Bulbasaur on an asteroid, just vibing, just for good vibes?
Oh god.
Oh, the little pumpkin one.
Anyway,
Okay. Okay. Second attack. Oh god. Okay, I need to get onto the right page. Ugh.
it's gonna hit. Attacking the same one.
Yeah. If I can hit the right buttons.
13 down to 6, which is going to defeat that swarm of little bastards.
Okay, and then Cherry is going to take their turn to go am nom nom.
Omnomonous.
If Cherry goes here, can he get flanking, or do I need to be out of the swarm?
You need to be out of the swarm.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to step out of the swarm.
They get an attack of opportunity. Nom 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 nom. It's going to be an 18. They are going to do 20 damage.
Oh.
Owie. It was a gamble.
But you can't see the dice.
No, I can't. Okay, and I gotta do a concentration check.
Mhm.
Okay, mouse. Don't
Well,
freak out.
No, you don't. You don't have Hunter's Mark up anymore.
But favored foe, you have to concentrate
Favorite
on it.
foe, yeah, but it doesn't move, so.
Yeah, so it's gone with the fish being dead.
Yep, so I don't have to do. Okay, now, fuck, I just had the realization. Okay. Meg's gonna be the one that moves. Because Cherry doesn't have as much movement, because Cherry is cute and adorable, but they're kind of dumb.
They still have 4 squares that could have moved. It wouldn't make that much of a difference. But that is going to hit. For a 2 piercing damages.
And that's all we can do.
Alrighty, that's going to bring us to a Nothic somewhere. This is the one next to Arthur. As it's still blind, it can't eyeball people, so it's just going to keep swinging madly at the guy who keeps hitting it in the eye with holy fire. One of those is still going to get through with an 18. The other is a 10. Dishing out 4 slashing against Arthur. Alrighty. That is going to bring us to another Nothic, which is up here. And it is going to give the eyeballs to Pickle. Pickle needs a con save, which they get a 14, so they are going to save, but they are going to take half, so they are going to take 8 damage. Cool. Alrighty then. That is going to bring us to Pickle himself, who is not happy about getting stared at, so they're going to bite. All 3 of those are going to hit. For a total of 9 plus 13. That's 22, which is going to kill this Nothic.
Yes. Good job, Pickle.
Alrighty. That is it for Pickle, bringing us to Naveen. Naveen still has a grin on her face, as she is Naveen, after all. And she is not backing down. She is remaining in her bestest place, and she is going to beat the snot out of these fish as best she can. For a total of 26 damage down to 13. Which is going to bloody these fish. But she is not backing down in the slightest. She doesn't care if she's almost dead. There's a fight to be had. And these fish, they want the flesh of woman. So they are going to bite her, getting a 24 and dishing out 5 piercing damage. Also, Memphesh, I need a Yeah, that. So Naveen only has 5. Alrighty. Memphis, it is now your turn.
Did you say those fish were bloodied?
Yes, they are.
Okay, I think Tortufu could handle that. I'm gonna go over and
See,
help Arthur.
bloodied.
Then. Yeah, I'm gonna go over and help Arthur.
Not gonna go help Meg?
I mean, geez, why you put these contradictory thoughts in my head?
Oh, don't worry. They say they're fine. They're just losing their internal organs.
I mean, do you really need those?
As you look over, you do see something interesting, though.
What do I see?
One of the fish is trying to swim down Meg into Meg's mouth and down her throat, try to get at her heart.
Oh, jeez whiz, she's already has a bad throat, so let me see. 1, 2, 3. This swarm, if I went by them right there, would they get an attack of opportunity?
Probably not.
So that's my path I'm gonna take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Make sure I can get to the right spot. 1, 2. Yes, so I'm gonna go to here, and I'm gonna zap those fishies with a guiding bolt as well.
Gotcha.
Let's do level 1 and see what happens for that. Go to my spells.
Make
The
sure
old
you're
magic
spending
book.
your spell slots, by the way.
Yes, I am. I'm tracking. I got a spreadsheet that I'm tracking them on.
You need to track it on your token, too, so we can see it.
Oh, okay. I
It's the
got you.
green bar.
I got you.
It just tells your party how much magic you have left so they can make plans around it. That is going to help.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I will update that in a moment, sir. That's a hit, you say?
Yep.
For level 1?
I hope it hits. Oh, it's going to be 12 radiant damages and require that fish to have advantage. Somebody to hit it, get advantage.
Yep. And that shall be it for me.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Tortufu.
Tartufu's gonna do his smashy smash. Boom.
That is going to hit. That's going to be 26 down to 13. That is going to hit. That is going to be 21 down to 10.
And that's all I can do.
Gotcha. Ren.
Okay. Memphis is going to help Arthur. Ren is going to.
He's going in a completely different way than Arthur. He's going down to Meg.
Oh, I mean, going to help Meg. Ren is going to zip over here and acid splash on the swarm of fish on actually, are they close enough? They are close enough together. I can do it on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
On the Nothic and the fish, we're doing acid splash.
Splishy
You can do
splash
it on
on
the
taking a
Nordic
bath.
because it's blind. Oh, it's deck saves. Never mind.
It just has
It is
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nothic is going to fail. The fish is going to succeed.
All right, so 10 damage on the Nothic, nothing to the fish.
Correct.
If I look back, how never mind, that's not a question I wanted. That's not the properly formatted and how I wanted to ask it. Arthur's doing okay on health. I have one more square of movement, so I'm just
Arthur's
gonna move back.
Arthur's at like half health.
A little bit above it.
You know what? Let's safety healing word on Arthur.
Alrighty.
Just because, just level 1. Max again. Yes,
That
bitch.
is going to be not minus, plus. That's also his spells, not his HP. Alrighty. Got some more HP there.
Beautiful. And that's going to be Ren's turn.
Alrighty, this brings us to these very fish over here. They're going to try to bite Arthur. That is a double crit fail. Arthur manages to get a good block in. That brings us to Dran, who's still trying to keep that machine working as best he can. That's going to bring us down here to the ones that are fighting with Meg. They are going to charge Cherry. And since you're using a bow, I don't think you can actually take an attack of opportunity, correct?
I can punch him.
Don't you have a -1 in strength?
No.
Oh, punch
I
away.
have a negative in charisma.
Yeah, fair. Punch away then. You have advantage.
Does it?
So strength check +3.
I don't want to use that advantage though.
Fair.
I'm gonna let it fly.
Right, get back up there. And it is going to try to eat Cherry. That's a bot. All right. They're going to go over here and try to eat Cherry. Nom 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 nom. That is going to be a 20. That is going to be a 14 damage to dear Cherry. That will then bring us back up to Arthur up here. He is going to continue to try to bring down these fish and then Holy Fire at the Nothic. He doesn't have advantage. Why do you have advantage, boy? You don't. That's going to be a 20 and a 16. Both of those are going to hit. Dishing out 15, 14, 7 slashing damage, and 5 radiant, bloodying that group of fish. Then the Nothic needs a wisdom save. It's going to fail horribly and take 14 radiant damage and remain blind, as Arthur's keeping that thing in check. And that brings us to the top of round 6. However, there are things a-brewing that the party should be aware of. One moment, please.
More things are coming.
I don't like the one moment, please.
Boop. There we go. Move this all the way back down to the bottom. And we start with a Meg. So we roll back in on Meg. Here we are. Meg, it'd be your turn. Meg,
I have to say that
everything's
we're
going just as well as normal.
I'm gonna yell to Meg to come closer so I can give you like a little bit of soothing light or soothing. Get closer to me.
Tell
What
me
are we
your
supposed to be aware of?
They are coming. You will see them soon.
What is coming?
They are coming.
What?
Memphis, you used your Twilight Sanctuary round 1, did you not?
I popped it early. Oh, yep.
Yep. So I'm going to use the purple book for yours so we know when it started because it only lasts a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Meg, what you doing?
Excuse me. Burping. I gonna move over here and pop a couple of shots
Bam,
at the bloodied
bam.
one. Okay, I get advantage on the first one.
That is going to hit.
I am going to favored foe it.
Okay. What will be 11 damage, down to 5. As these fish are now bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
Bam, bam. We send 2 arrows a-flying towards the fishes. We're going to make shish kebabs of them. It's going to be 3 damage.
Yeah. Yep. And
Does
then
favorite foe go every attack, or is it once per turn? I think it's every attack.
It's once per turn.
It's once per turn?
when 1 sec.
I think
Let me read. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can use your mana to target it as your favorite for 1 minute until the first time on each of your turns that you
Alright, so only 2 damage then.
eat. And then Cherry's gonna do cherry things
We
for 4 acid,
gotcha.
and then they're gonna bite.
Okay. That's going to hit. 3 damage.
They've got a piranha in their mouth.
And they've got piranhas on their sides.
They're trying.
Alrighty, is that it for Megan
Um,
Cherry?
Yep.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to a Nothic. Where is this Nothic? Where is this
I
Nothic?
ate them.
There it is. Alright, Nothic boy, how far can you move? That far, already. Did I say we couldn't dash? I think I did. I don't remember.
You didn't say anything about not being able to dash.
Good, this one's dashing.
Another no.
As a new Nothic has come flying into the arena. That will bring us
Tartufo, get it.
to some
Also, I
creepers.
need Meg's Twilight.
After I encourage you to get over there, I forget to do it.
As some more fishies are on the way. Bringing us to another Nothic. Where is this Nothic? Is this the one fighting Arthur? Yes, it is.
The very unfortunate one.
It's gonna go in with the claws. One of them's still gonna manage to hit, dealing 4 damage to Arthur. He's getting whittled over there, but he's holding strong. That brings us to some more fishy fish. Or coming swimming in. As they end up just here next to Tortufu. And then we have another team of fishies. They are all the way down here. There is another Nothic on his way. He ends up just under the fight with Tortufu and them. That brings us to Pickle. Pickle's just like, there's things everywhere. I gotcha. I'm gonna cover this area over here for the lettuce. That is gonna bring us to Naveen. Naveen not willing to stand down, as is always with Naveen. She is going to try to punt as many fish as she can. That is going to be 12, 18, 28, 29. 29, 28, 14 damage. As she manages to punt the last of those fish out of her way.
And then sees more.
Yep. And she is going to... Naveen, how fast can you move here? 5 squares. You are going to dodge over here. Ending her turn and getting some Twilight. Alrighty, that's going to bring us to this Nothic down here, who is on their way. They are way down here. That will bring us to Memphash.
Oof. Well, I need to do some general healing. Let's make it count. I'm actually going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Ooh, a good spell.
So I'm going to light that guy up. It's the same range, I think, as my Twilight Sanctuary.
Yep.
Yeah.
3-foot radius, yeah.
So for my first act, I'm going to go ahead and give those I think it's what 2d8,
2d6.
2d6.
It
Yeah,
should be on your
2d6.
attacks.
Yeah,
You can roll
to
it back.
Meg. Where is it? Haven't actually had to use it, so it's like trying to find it under all this. Oh my gosh.
I think your spells might have duplicated. Give me a second. Moonbeam, Prayer of Healing. Dagger? No, that's normal. Spiritual Weapon, Cure Wounds. There's the second Cure Wounds. So you
Well,
don't need
I'm
a
supposed to have 2, but I don't. I guess it's not under there.
It should be. Give me a minute. You don't need a second Cure Wounds. You don't need a second Dagger. You don't need a second Spiritual Weapon. You don't need another Guiding Bolt. I think I saw another one earlier. Cords of Radiance, Guiding Bolt's up there. Healing Word. If you're +1 hammer, you have Spirit Guardians. You have a second Sleep, which you don't need. Healing Word, you have another one up above. Moonbeam. You have another Moonbeam.
Oh, that was really duplicated. I didn't even notice. That's why I was probably having a hard time finding stuff before.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm just going to organize this a little bit better.
Okay.
Grab you. Warhammer goes all the way up there. The dagger goes all the way up there. The crossbow goes up here. You're a cantrip. You're a cantrip. You're a natural ability. Okay, first level, first level, first level, first level, first level. First level, that's a second Cure Wounds. That should be... Nope, that's another Inflict Wounds. I think that's going to be good. Or Vitality isn't in there now that I look at it. Spell. No. Attack. To the 8. No, 2d6. Now it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Fucking things
Ain't
are
good.
being ridiculous. 9 HP, back to Meg.
Yep. And then I'm gonna give myself my Twilight, of course. And that'll
Another
be it
turn
for
for
me.
you. Alrighty. That will then bring us to some fish. Where are these fish? They're over here. They're coming in. Fishy, fishy, fish. Tortufu.
Tartufo turns to the fish pile behind him. He's gonna give the big wax.
That is an 11. That will be missing. That is 7. That will also be missing, as these fish are too fast. They're going whoop, 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 every direction.
God, I could not miss in the campaign. I was really earlier, and not really. Well, I was thinking earlier, and now I'm missing most of my shit.
Alrighty, is that it for Tortufu?
Indeed.
Brings us to our Wren.
Ren is going to do the same thing, acid splash on both the fish and the Nothic, please.
He's still got disadvantage because he still don't have eyeballs. The Nothic's going to fail, and the fish are going to succeed. So 13 damage
13.
to the Nothic, and that is enough to kill him.
Beautiful. And then we're going to move over here. I'm gonna save. I only have 5 spell points left. I'm gonna save them for heals.
Gotcha. That brings us to these fish, still over here trying to eat Arthur. think these ones are bloodied, aren't they? Yes, they are. It's 24. They're going to manage to hit, dealing 5 damage to Arthur. Arthur, where is your halfway point? There, okay. He's still not under half. That brings us to a Nothic. He's going to go over here. Right down there. There's another Nothic. They are coming in all the way up here near Pickle. Dran's still trying to hold together the machine, bringing us to another Nothic. Oops. He is all the way down here in the south. Alrighty, that's going to bring us to the fish up here that are eating cherry. I think they're bloodied. Yes, they are. Nom nom nom. That is going to be a 14 against cherry, which is going to miss. Why does cherry have such a high AC? Do they normally have that high of an AC?
Yeah, their AC is. I can tell you the math in a second. So their AC is 14 plus proficiency,
Yeah, you're right.
and our proficiency is a +3.
They have a lot higher of an AC than most companions. So it's going to miss. Brings us to Arthur. Arthur doesn't have a Nothic to keep track of, so he's just going to try to beat the snot out of these fish. Full attacks on the fish. That is a group of hits. 17 and 22, both hitting for 11 down to 5. 2 radiant damage. Needs a wisdom save. That's a fail. I'm going to take 12 more radiant damage and be a bunch of blind fish. Can you flashbang fish? Can they be blinded? Yes, they can. You can flashbang fish. Who would have guessed? Alrighty. That happened up here. So it's going to bring us to Meg. Oh, where's Meg? Here's Meg.
Alrighty. Well, they need.
Fishy, fish.
Gonna shoot this one.
Fish. That is going to hit for a total of 5 damage.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, it's also going to hit, doing a nice 20 to hit. And for damage, we are going to do a total of 4. 4
And then-
whole points of stabby damage as 4 little fish get speared through in the face. With a little bit of
Oof.
acid splashing on them as well.
Yep. And then they're gonna go nom 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 nom.
That is also going to hit. For 4 total piercing damage. Make sure you remove Cherry's lost reaction, because they do get it back.
I haven't been giving it back because then I'm just instantly using it again.
Well, the problem is you're not. Because you use it on your turn, and then they immediately get it back on their turn, which means most of the round they have it. Make sense?
No, but I'm easily confused, so I'm just gonna listen to what the DM says.
Because it's effectively, they get their reaction back on their turn, but they take their turn after your turn. So it's a different turn when they use their reaction during Meg's turn. So their refresh is on their turn, which is right after they use it. You still don't get it, do you?
No, but I trust you.
Okay. Is that it for you?
Yes.
Ah, brings us to a Nothic somewhere. Where is this Nothic? This Nothic's over here. It's gonna give Tortufu a stink eye, I think. What's the range? He needs to move a little bit closer, I think. Do 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 do. He's gonna move over here and give good Tortufu that stink eye. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
There. 12.
That is going to be a success. So instead of the 18 damage necrotic you would take, you will only take 9.
So that's all my temp, which I don't know if it still would be on me if I'm not in the thing. Would it?
Yeah, it's there until you use it or take a short rest.
Oh, nice. That's all my temp, -2 for my actual health.
Gotcha. There's a fish somewhere wanting to do things. Here it is. Swim, 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 swim. This fish is swimming right up the side. Bringing us to this group of fish, which are over here and are going to swarm on top of Tortuga.
Oh, pulling my shell.
As they are going to start doing the bite. That is a 23 to hit, 12 piercing, down to 12. Not down to
You mean
12,
down
down
to
to
12?
6.
Down to 12.
I can do math, I promise. At least simple ones. Multiple. Here's the fish that were biting. They bit the turtle. Now there's another group of fish. They're doing a swim. That brings us to a Nothic. This one is going to move over here and give Memphash a stink eye. Memphash, need a Constitution saving throw. That's going to be a save. You are only going to take 8 damage. However, that is still damage. I do need a concentration check.
Wait, who's taking that damage?
Memphash.
Okay.
I always forget. Is that wisdom?
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
That's going to keep it. Make sure you take your 8 damage from your temp.
Already done, sir. Oh, I gotta do it. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, make sure you do it on the one on the sheet, too. Pickle's just like, I am... also, this is where Memphash is. This over here is our dear Pickle, who's got nothing. Actually, he's going to stay up here. There's a Nothic right there. He's like, grrr, I see you.
Attack dog.
It's going to bring us to Naveen. Naveen's got some health, so she is going to launch herself forward and start beating the crud out of Mr. Eyeball. She's, this one's got jukes. It's on the left, on the right, oh, and then it gets kicked in the groin. For 9 bludgeoning. That was over here. Nadine ain't doing the best, but she's alive. She gets some temp. Where's this Nothic? This Nothic's over here. He's on the way. That brings us to Memphash. We don't have to move very far to see where he is.
Here we go. I'm gonna blast that guy with a level 2 guiding bolt.
The one next to Naveen?
Yep.
Coolio. Get him.
Let's see if we smack him. Where on my new list now? Right there. Get him.
That is going to hit.
Ready? Yay.
That is going to deal 15 radiant damages. And make it so whoever hits next has an advantage.
And then that's my temp HP. But I also I'm going to use my bonus action to give Naveen some HP back. There that be. And that will be it for moi.
Alrighty, so that went to Nadine, did it?
Yes.
+7. Coolio. That will bring us to the fish. As these fish are going past. Tortuga.
Tartuffe will once again try to smack these frickin'. Actually, you know what? Can Tartuffe move just here? Just here?
Yeah.
While still in that thing? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go up to this guy who's giving me a look. I don't like this guy. This guy's pissing me off. So I'm just gonna. Eh. Oh,
That
that's
is
reckless. So
going
let
to
me.
be a 16. 16. It's going to hit.
So 16 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Actually, you know what? Let me crit fish. I forgot to crit
You already
fish.
did.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
would have been the 19, which is the 14 that wounded that. So that's going to be 27 damage.
And let's do it again.
That's going to be a 16 again. It's going to hit.
Nice.
It's going to be 20 damage.
This guy's giving me the look. I'm giving him the hammer.
Gotcha. Anything else from Tortofu?
No.
Ren, that brings us to you, sweet baby boy.
Ren. I don't want to move closer to these fish, but I have to. One, is that enough? I think that's enough. It is enough. Acid splash on the fish that are right below me.
Gotcha. Dexterity save.
wish
They
I
are
had.
going to save. They're on the move.
Oh, whoops! I should have. Whatever. Ugh, I'm gonna stay where I am, even though I hate it. Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am. It's better them going after me than fucking Dran.
Alrighty. That will bring us to some fishies who are over here trying to eat Arthur. To no avail, really. That's a 10. They're finally going to miss. Brings us to a Nothic. This one is on the way forward. He's popping up there near Arthur. This one is coming over here, and it's going to try to stare down Pickle. Pickle is going to need a Constitution saving throw. Pickle saves. They're still going to take 7 damage, however. Dran's still keeping things under control on the machine. This Nothic is making his way downtown. He's now over here. The fishy fish are still trying to eat cherry over here. That is a 18 to hit, which is just barely going to get through, dishing out 7 piercing damage to cherry. Alrighty. Yeah, that is going to bring us to Arthur. Arthur is still... Where is Arthur? There he is. He's still fighting some fish up here. Arthur, what's the range on your thing? 60 feet. You can hit that Nothic. You see him coming. Alrighty. Both attacks are going to hit these fish, dishing out 17, 16, 8, which are going to kill the fish, clearing them out, and then Arthur is going to release his holy fire towards the Nothic, trying to blind the fuck. He is going to fail horribly, take 20 radiant damage, and like his friend before him, be blind. Arthur is rolling really well this session, which is not normal for my NPCs. They have a habit of missing terribly. Meg. Cherry is in trouble.
Wow, gonna see. Cherry, or not Cherry. Meg doesn't like that. Give me Meg sheet. They are going to attack the one that's bloodied.
One eating cherry.
Yep, the one eating cherry. If Discord will stop popping so that I it's Discord. No way.
No. That is going to hit. We're at 25. As Meg must save the cherry. That is going to be
Oh,
4
that's
damages.
not that I can do anything about it. I'm gonna do it again.
That is going to hit again. Party's rolls have been on point tonight. Y'all are all rolling high. Good job.
Ugh.
That is going to be 3 damage. Cherry going to use their thing. They're dead. No more fishies to eat cherry, save for the new horde that's currently swimming at you. What's Cherry going to do?
Get in front of Meg.
Gotcha.
And
Oh,
crit.
they're going to get a big bite. That is going to be 11 down to 5. Anything
That's
else from
almost
Meg and
max
Cherry?
damage.
Mm-hmm.
11. I need Cherry's temp as well. Thank you.
That is going to bring us to a Nothic somewhere. This one is up here fighting Tortuvu. As it is going to continue to give Tortufu that evil glare of rot and flesh. Need their Constitution save.
Yay.
That's going
Someone
to succeed. So instead of 8, you take 4. Necrotic damage.
I just stare down at this thing like, I can stare too.
That brings us to these fishies all the way over here as they are on the move as fishies do. They're trying to get by. Trying to swim by Arthur. Arthur ain't fucking having any of that. He's going to beat him up in a second. These fishy, however, are biting Tortufu's tail.
No, not the tail. My little wiggler.
That is a crit.
Bitch.
That is going to be 25 piercing damage down to 12.
Right.
Alrighty then. Where are these fish? They're charging Cherry. That is an 18 against Cherry. 16 piercing damage. So 6 damage gets through the 10. This Nothic is going to try to beat up on Naveen. That is a 10 and a 22. The 22 is going to hit for 5 slashing damage against Naveen. That will then bring us to Pickle Dickle. Pickle's just like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, and I'm in range now. Oh, no, you're not. It's 10 feet. He's got one more to go. Bringing us all the way back to Naveen. As Naveen's doing some boxing. A strike to the face. A strike to the groin. And another strike to the groin. God damn, Naveen. That is 6, 16, 13, 13. As Naveen is doing very bad things to that Nothic over there. But that brings us to another Nothic somewhere, probably the one by Pickle. Sold by Pickle? No, where is this one? Where is this one? Oh, here you are. You're on the way. You're gonna go over here, and you're gonna give Meg the stare. Meg, I need a concentration save. Not concentration. Constitution.
Is it a spell?
Nope.
Damn. I tried.
You're gonna save. That is, instead of 10 necrotic, that is only 5. That brings us to Mempesh.
I'm gonna hit
Also, before
that
that,
guy.
I need the con save for concentration.
Working on it now.
Okay, now Mempesh.
This guy with the old level 1 guiding bolt. The spell points are getting low, so I gotta start conserving.
That is going to miss.
Ooh, that one flies wildly away. Well, that's my spell. I am going to give myself some temp HP. That's lovely. And then I'm going to give. Let me zoom in and see who's actually worse here. Looks like Naveen's is still a little under Meg there. So I'm going to give her the 2d6 treatment.
9 HP.
And that shall be it for me.
Alrighty, she is now out of bloodied. That is going to bring us to some fish up here. As these fish are going. Bam! There is a boy they need to be a biting on. That is going to be a crit on Ren.
I don't like that.
That is going to be 22 piercing damage to Ren.
I'll take 21 because of my 1 temporary hit point.
Fair.
And I need a concentration save
Is it going
on.
to be a 10?
Come on, you're good at these.
That is going to be a
I'm gonna
fail.
use my. I'm gonna use my in inspiration to re-roll that.
Gotcha. With advantage. You are going to manage
There
to
we
hold it.
And let me. I have to. There we go.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Tortufu.
Tartuffu swings on the Nothic once more. Oh, why?
That is going to be 18.
Hold on, let's crit fish. No crit.
Nope. 26 damage. He is dead.
All right. And I turn and I start attacking the fishies. Aw.
Alrighty, that is going to be a 6.
But because I killed something on my turn, I get to attack with my bonus action.
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Great weapon master. Haha!
That is going to be a 17. That is going to hit. That is going to be 27 damage, 26, 13 damage.
I'm just swinging my hammer at these things as they're nibbling my tail. Get the fuck off!
As they're going every which way, this massive group of fish. Do remember, each of these swarms of fish are about 20 feet across.
Yeah,
There are a lot of fish.
for sure the head of my hammer at this point is like 5 feet across.
But is that it for Tortugu?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
That will bring us to Ren.
Okay. Am I still going to do it? Yeah, I'm still going to do it because it's going to be worth it. I'm going to use my action to channel my creative forces and get the cantrip from my all-purpose tool. I'm choosing Chill Touch.
There. Do remember that is a ranged spell.
Yes, it is.
Okay. They turned it into a touch spell in 2024, so I need to make sure.
Yeah. And then as my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to hidden step.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this fucker doesn't see me
You
as
are invisible.
I zip away.
Where are you going?
Gonna- I'm gonna go over by the wing.
Ren's all the way up there now. Anything else from Ren?
Nope, just a
Make sure you put
little
invisibility on your
flurry of.
token.
Yes, I'm finding that thing. Hope I find the right one. But that is my turn.
Wait, what are you doing with your... Oh, you switched. That's what it was. Okay. That is going to bring us to this Nothic over here, who's going to come up and... Oh, he's blind. He has to come up and try to beat up on Arthur. Claw. That is an 11 and a 20. One of those is going to get through for 9 damage against Arthur. Arthur is finally bloodied. That is going to bring us to this Nothic all the way up here, who's fighting with Pickle. He's going to back up a little bit, and then he's going to throw a beam at Pickle. Pickle's going to need a Constitution saving throw, which they succeed at. So 5 damages. Which brings us to another Nothic somewhere. It is the same Nothic. Brings us to Dran, who's still keeping this thing under control. That brings us to this Nothic all the way down here. This one is going to shift up this way and give Naveen that evil look. Naveen's going to make a con save. They're going to save and take 4 necrotic damage. Which will then bring us to Arthur, who's all the way over here, dealing with this Nothic in front of him. He has advantage, so he crits. He crits again. That Nothic might be dead. That is going to be 16 and 8. Then 7 and 3. That is a really low roll on that crit, but he does a lot of damage against this one, and he's gonna try to finish it off with his Holy Fire. It needs a Wisdom saving throw. It fails, takes 10 radiant damage, and is still blind. However, it is also still alive. Which brings us all the way back to the start of the initiative with Meg.
Okay. I would like to free up Naveen. So we're going after the bloodied one.
That is going to hit.
Uh,
Also, did Naveen go recently? No, it was Arthur that went recently. That is going to be 7 damage to this dude as you get him right in the eyeball, and he collapses.
okay. And then
Is your targeted foe still alive? I think it's dead, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
you
think
were
it's
on the
dead.
ones that were attacking Cherry, so yeah, it's dead.
Yeah. So, oh no, come back here. Oh, Cherry. Cherry, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to resummon you. Um, I'm gonna go after this one.
Gotcha. That is going to hit.
Yep. Cherry's gonna do their thing.
4 damages. Then I need your damage.
Oh.
4 more damages.
And then Cherry's gonna go nom nom.
Fish. That unfortunately is a miss. Too many fish. That is 7 temp to Meg and 6 to Cherry. Alrighty, there are some fish somewhere. Where are they? They're over here and they're on the move. Dun dun dun! They're on the thing and they're doing some bites. Nom 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 nom. They are going to hit, dishing out 9 piercing damage to the machine itself.
Mm.
So it has been damaged. That will
Pickle.
bring us to this over here. They are going to try to bite Tortufu. Nom 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 nom. That is a 21 to hit Tortufu. That is
Alright.
14 down to 7 piercing damage. Tortufu, when did you enter your rage? It was round 1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yet again, you don't have the number on it.
What do you mean I have it?
I'm looking at it.
They do. I'm looking at it. The number's
Oh,
there.
which means the number's hiding off in the void somewhere.
It's
Yeah.
it's. Are you zoomed in all the way?
Yes.
Sometimes the number doesn't move with you, Tortufu.
That's annoying.
Yes, but it's not our fault.
I don't even see it out in the void, but I guess it's a kind of big map, so could be anywhere. Alrighty, so they do 7 damage to Tortufu.
I have removed it.
These fishies are going to try to eat Cherry. That is going to be a 14 that misses. Bringing us to Pickle. Pickle's like, oh no! Oh no, oh no! They're a problem! And they're going to start trying to move. No, it's going to be
Get 'em,
quicker
Pickle.
for Pickle to go the other way. Pickle's going to go this way. But Pickle can't get over there yet. So Pickle's trying. That brings us to Naveen.
Wait, can't Pickle, because Pickle was right here, right?
Yeah.
Can't they just go here?
No.
I mean, they have to go up, right?
Yeah,
We're
but Pickle's
floating.
not that bright.
How do they think they're gonna get to this thing?
Get around it. Pickle doesn't think in 3D. They don't go up and down. They go, it's over there. I'm going to go get it.
But before any of this, I showed Pickle how to move.
Pickle
I showed
also has
Pickle-
an intelligence of 2.
I yell at Pickle to go up.
Pickle looks very confused. That brings us to Naveen all the way over here. Naveen's going to go start kickboxing this eyeball over here. She's going to get 1 hit for 12. Which brings us to this Nothic over here. As they are going to make their way past. Getting all the way up here next to the machine. Memthash, that brings us to you.
It looks like you guys can handle this, and we need to fall back because they are starting to get a little close to the machine. So
Yeah, you go help the machine.
yeah, I'm gonna go up there now. Looks like you guys are in good shape down here. So I got do my measurement here.
Hey, Cece,
Yeah?
isn't Pickle considered huge?
No? Yes? No?
Yeah.
they're huge, so they'd still
Yeah, I was
only
like,
be yay big. They're actually too big.
yeah, I was like, wait, what the hell?
Because they're
Those pickles
normally
look like acorns.
huge. I didn't fix their token. Alright, Mempesh, you have gone over there.
Yep, and I am going to cast. Hopefully, it finishes this guy off right here. I'm gonna shoot. Let me see how many points I got left here. We're gonna go for it. Level 2 guiding bolt on that guy.
Gotcha.
You have advantage. He's blind.
He is indeed.
I love that action because that. Oh,
You're
gross.
still gonna miss.
Ah, yar. Well,
Got an
outside of that,
MVP?
Rash.
no, I have a couple hero points.
Doesn't help you here.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me go ahead and roll my temp, and that'll be it from Law.
Alrighty, there's some fish. Dun dun dun! They have arrived to fight Pickle.
He was gonna get a snack.
They are going to start biting at Pickle and ripping off some of his flesh. Or her flesh. Nom 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 nom, dealing 13 damage to Pickle. That is going to bring us to Tortufu.
Alright, Tortufu swings his hammer recklessly on these freaking fishies. They're annoying him.
That is going to be a 19 for 24 down to 12. That is going to bloody them.
And again. Oh.
That is going to be a 9. That is going to miss.
I call out to Pickles. Pickles, you can move up.
Pickle's got another problem at the moment. Anything else from Tortofu?
No.
Ren! Our invisible boy!
Ren is, well, they are no longer invisible because it's their turn. Actually, do I need to move to attack? I do need to move. Let's see. Here, I'll take the invisibility thing off it. Up, but we're going to chill touch the fishies on the machine.
Gotcha.
And do I get my? Yes, I do, because it's necrotic damage.
That is going to hit. That is going to be 13 damage, 11 damages.
Beautiful. And then how much moved? I moved 10 feet. I'm gonna move a little closer. I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to the Nothic that is fighting Arthur. It is still blind, so claws galore. It's going to miss both of those. That brings us to this Gothic, not Gothic. It's a goth. Big titty moth gommy. Mommy. Nothic's going to try to kill people. They're going to come in a little bit closer. Give Pickle the eyeball. That is a con save from Pickle. That is a crit fail from Pickle. Pickle's going to take 8 necrotic damage. Tran is struggling to keep the machine working now that it's being damaged. You can see his fingers doing the fly. This Nothic is going to give Naveen the look. And not the good look that brings you to parties. It's the bad look. Naveen is going to roll con. It's a 20. They're going to take 5 damage. It comes off their temp to 1. Which brings us to Arthur, who is still fighting with a frickin' Nothic over here. He is going to swing his sword, his holy sword, and sever this guy's head. And that's going to bring us to Arthur, who can move 5 squares. He's going to come charging this way, trying to deal with this Nothic. He is going to miss that attack, but he's going to throw out some blinding magic. They are going to save against him, so they only take 6 damage and they are not blinded. Oh boy. Bringing us to the top of the round with Meg.
Oh, okay. Meg's gonna do 2 shots at the uh where on the Nothic that Naveen's fighting.
Gotcha. That is going to hit. That is going to be 11 damages. It's also going to hit. Well, that's going to do 7 more damage.
And then Cherry's gonna
Oh, excuse me.
do
2
2
more
acid.
damage.
And then Meg is going to start falling back because I'm getting owies. Cherry knows they're not long for this world. They're gonna go nom nom.
That is going to hit. Well, that's going to be 2 damages.
All Cherry can do.
That will bring us to some fish. Where are these fish? These fish are on the machine. Rise against the machine, fishies. That's a crit from the fish.
Yikes.
That is going to be 26 damage to the machine.
Oh god.
Which brings us to these fish over here, who are coming after Tortuvu. That is a 12. They're going to miss. It's going to bring us to these ones after Cherry. They are going to miss as well. That is a 7. Bringing us all the way back up here to Pickle. Pickle's like, I've got teeth. Om nom nom nom. That is going to be 2 hits against the fish trying to eat them. For a total of 16 down to 8 damage. Brings us to Naveen. Naveen is still kickboxing an eyeball. 1, 2, 3. That is going to be 3 hits in a row. That is 26, 31 damage, I think. 26, 4, no, 32. 32 damages. She just knocks that thing into next week. And then she's coming over here to help Cherry. Which will bring us to a Nothic that's fighting Arthur. It's going to give him the eyeball. Arthur needs a wisdom save. Arthur is going to fail. Arthur is going to take 5 necrotic damage. Memphash, that brings us to you. You can see the fish on top are ripping off sizable pieces of the machine on top.
Lord, it's about halfway gone.
You
I
see
think I
magic
could.
starting to surge out of it. You think if it goes, it might explode.
Yeah, we don't want that. So I am going to. Oh, I only got a couple left. Let's go ahead and throw a level 1 guiding bolt at those guys. Let's see if we can get them.
Who are you going for?
Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. That's a 1.
Um, So then I'm gonna give myself once again my temp. What round is it actually?
10.
So this will be the last one.
Nope, you got one more. It ends on 11.
Okay. So that's that for me, and then Arthur gets this for Arthur.
Alrighty, 8 more HP for Arthur.
And that's it.
Alrighty, that's going to bring us to these fish over here who want to eat pickle. They are going to swarm forward and do a bite. That is a 17 against pickle, which is going to hit. And do 16 damage to pickle. Pickle is not looking good.
We need to get Pickle some armor.
Pickle has natural armor. They've got an AC of 14.
We need to get him better armor.
Be expensive.
He's
Alrighty.
worth it. He's worth it.
You'd also have to put it on every time because they drop it when they go into the thing. Tortugu, that brings us to you.
All right, Tortufu is swinging on these stupid fishies. Yeah,
That is going to be a 16. That is going to hit.
yeah.
It's going to be 19, 18, 9 damage.
Damn, it's terrible damage.
It's
But,
more than Meg's doing. Meg's doing like 4 or 5.
18 less, so that's like
13, that's going to
30.
hit.
Oh, nice.
It's
Oh, there we
28
go.
down to 14.
He's still kicking around.
Yep.
All right.
Anything else from Tortugu?
No, that's it.
Ren, there are many problems near you.
Yes, there are. Let me check. That would damage on any creature. The machine isn't a creature.
No, it is not.
Okay.
What spell are you using before you cast it? I will tell you if it can
I was
hit.
I was thinking about flaming spear.
Yeah, Flaming Spear wouldn't bother it. Unless you ram it into the machine.
Yeah, which I wouldn't do. But since I cast enlarge when Tortufu,
You have one more round of it. It'll end on the end of your next turn.
sorry Tortufu, things are getting dire over here. I'm gonna switch out my concentration.
Gotcha. Tortufu goes back to being large.
All right.
Spear is an action.
Let me get rid of my bigger T damage modifier.
And we're going to I might have to get hold on. Or make it circle. You know what, let's make it green 5. Is there a circle tool on this thing? No, there's not.
What are you trying to do? I'm
I'm trying to make a marker for where my flaming.
I can put it down. Are you looking for, you said green fire?
Yeah, let's make it green fire. 'Cause that's fun.
Ooh.
Pretty. Thank you.
Give access to Ren. Move it where you want.
So I can place it anywhere within 60 feet. But we're gonna place it. Actually, we might move. So I'm just gonna toss it.
Do
Now,
remember, since that only has a 5-foot radius, you're going to need to put it on top of somebody because of the
right.
way the map is.
That is I can actually I have to move a little closer. Yeah, so let's drop it. Let's drop it here, but then we're gonna ram it into the So I need a
You remember,
dexterity
you can
saving
have it in a
throw.
square and just still ram it into somebody.
Oh yeah. So let's go right.
You would need to be in the square, though. In the square. There
Yeah,
you go.
that.
Because it only has a
So
5-foot radius. Every square is worth 10, so it's just in a square.
oh, okay, I see. So let's do that bonus action ram. I need a. It's a DC. Oh, I. It was saying my DC was 15. It's wrong. It's 6. That's weird.
Mm.
But I need dexterity saving.
Gotcha. The fishy are going to try to dodge. That is going to be a 6. Fail horribly.
Beautiful. And it's not showing my attack on it. Great.
Roll it from your attacks.
For my
Mm-hmm.
here.
It's like
Maybe
right under the
Sphere can
middle.
be very useful.
Yep.
And does your savant do damage with
Yes.
this?
Yes, because it's fire damage.
Cool. And it's once per spell, so reusing this won't really do much anything, right?
It's each time I deal damage.
I think it's per spell. Roll it again so I can read it.
Yeah. You might be right for that.
When you cast a
One roll.
spell, you gain a bonus to one roll of the spell. So yeah, for Flaming Spear, you'd only get it once.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it's not a turn-based thing. It's per cast of the spell.
And then this is, what round is it?
10. So just put a 1.
10. Okay, I'll just keep it at this.
Actually, no. It would be a 0.
0? Okay. Choose it.
Mm-hmm. Or just 10. Because I don't have a 0.
Yeah. So
Oh.
that is my action, movement, and bonus action. That's my turn.
Do I not
Actually,
That
I'm
gets
gonna
rid of
move.
haste.
I can move.
Hmm.
I can move into the.
Is that it for it?
What were you saying, Meg? Yes, that's it for.
That's haste down, right?
It's not
Haste?
haste.
Or
That
no,
is,
No, that was
it's
enlarged.
enlarged.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes. Tortuvu already shrunk.
Okay.
Ren doesn't
No,
have
I
third
was
level
just
spells and can't do haste.
fair. Okay, I was just like, oh shit, Tartuffe was about to miss his turn.
But
I wish
that
I had
is
haste.
it for Ren, bringing us to a Nothic somewhere. This one's over here. It's still giving Pickle the stink eye, so it's gonna roll that. Pickle's gonna try to defend with some Constitution. There's a 15. They're gonna save, so instead of 14, it's down to 7. Which I think that is Pickle half health. Alrighty, that brings us to Arthur. Arthur is going to try to do what he can to stop this, trying to bring down this Nothic so he can turn to the fish. Both of those are going to hit with 15s. He is going to do 9 damage, 8 damage. Then he's going to try the Radiant for Wisdom. They're going to fail horribly, so take all 12 and become blind. They have become blind and bloodied. Now, Arthur is also going to use one of his abilities to use his Healing Light to give himself some extra HP. Bringing us back to the start of round 11. Meg, it's with you.
You also need to give it to Arthur. He ended it. Aura too.
Yep. I think that is that 6.
I'll take it. I also needed it for.
Yeah, so you'd get the 6, and then I need a second one. The 8 goes to Arthur. Alrighty. Meg.
Okay. I am going to attack the fishies that are trying to eat Cherry.
That is going to hit.
I'm rolling shred damage.
3 damages.
Make sure you scoot a
we're gonna-
smidge closer.
I will in a second.
That's a hit as well. Dealing 5 total damage. Oops. Looking down here. That's where she's shooting.
Yep. And then I am too far away for Cherry to get to help me, so they'll have to do it when Naveen attacks if they're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to continue to back up. Cherry is going to bite. They're going down swinging.
They're going to hit. 2 damage.
And that's all I can do.
Bringing us to some quippers or some fishies somewhere. Where are these piranhas? These are the ones attacking the machine. That is going to be a 12, which does not get through the armor class. That they end their turn next to the fire, so I need some fire damage.
Yes, you may. I'm just gonna roll 2. I can just roll from the spell.
Yep.
Ignore the savant because I unclicked it, but I guarantee you it's gonna roll it anyway.
Four fire damage. Which is gonna bloody these dudes. Alrighty. That is going to bring us to the ones fighting Tortufu over here. That's an 8. They are going to miss horribly. That brings us to this group with Naveen over here. These ones are going to try to bite Cherry. That is a 12. They're going to miss. It's going to bring us to Pickle. Pickle's got some things they need to bite. 1, 2, 3. One of those are going to hit. 4 damage to the fish that are trying to eat them. Brings us to Naveen all the way back here again. Naveen's going to use her Feet of Fury. All 3 of those are going to hit.
And then Cherry's gonna use the reaction to add 2 acid.
18, 24. So 12 damage and then 2 acid damage. It's going to half health this thing. That's going to bring us to this Nothic that's fighting Dear Arthur over here. It's blind, so it's using its Fist of Fury. First one's going to miss with a 9. Second one's a 14, also going to miss. Arthur is holding strong. Memphash, that brings us to you.
I am. He's bloody. I get advantage, so let's try to put this guy out of his misery. I'm gonna use my last little bit of spell points for my last level 1 guiding bolt at that guy. See if we can knock him
Which
down.
guy? The Nothic?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we gotta get rid of that guy.
That is a 10, unfortunately. That is going down. No, that's a 15. That's going to hit because you have
He does get
blinded.
advantage, right?
Yep.
What?
He is blinded, so you
Yep.
have advantage.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Awesome.
16 damage. He's going to be spinning through the air a little bit.
At least it ended nicely. So that was that damage. I no longer have my Twilight, but I still have my Aura of Vitality. And my friend Meg is severely hurt, so they. Oh, jeez. Well, 3 is better than nothing, I guess. There you go, Meg. That be for you.
Thank you.
That's it.
That You do still get your 10, by the way, because it ends at the end of your turn, so you get that last use of
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Doesn't
That'll
have
work.
it, but
Yeah.
that's going to bring us to this fish up here, who's still trying to eat Pickle. Pickle's going to get crit. That's 28 damage against Pickle. It is also going to rip free one of Pickle's heads.
Oh no, Pickle.
Pickle's about that forehead.
Well,
4 times the hugs.
I need to put another resource on Pickle real quick so I know how many heads they have, because I'm going to forget otherwise. Other.
Why you do that? I'm just gonna annoy Raven.
To do that would mean that I would be annoyed by what you're doing, but I'm not. He just grew. Oh, I thought for a second he grew bigger. Like, does getting another head make him grow bigger?
No, I'm saving his token.
Fair.
I just need to make sure it went through safely. Where is Pickle?
He's still there.
I'm
Pickles
giving them
needs
cuddles.
There's Pickle. Okay, yeah, it's safe.
Yay.
Alrighty, so one of their heads has been ripped free. So is it on the end of its turn or just immediately? At the end of its turn, it grows since it's the last turn. Okay, so right now, Pickle only has 2 heads. One of the Pickles have died.
No.
But that is it for those fishies, bringing us to Tortufu. Do
Tortufu
note,
get-
to put Pickle in their state, somebody has to be within 30 feet of them.
And I would assume that everyone who
Yeah.
traveled with Tortufu for a while knows the magic word.
I'm pretty sure Meg's used it in the past before.
But I don't. Where is the token? I thought Tortufu had.
Pickle is the token.
Yeah, he's the
Oh,
item.
I see.
Tortufu swings even more recklessly than before at the fishies.
Fishy fish. It's going to be a crit. That is going to be 27 damage, 26, 13 damage. That is going to kill that horde of fish.
And I think those fish down there. Oh wait, no, that's Cherry's hit points.
Go save Pickle!
I'm
Cherry's-
covered Pickle.
I can resummon. If Cherry could speak, actually, Cherry can speak. Cherry's just screaming telepathically that Cherry can be revived.
I don't think Cherry's in range, though.
No, but he can tell Naveen to tell Tartufu.
Tartufu starts hitting towards Pickle. I can only go 50 feet, but I have another attack action. So he pulls out his javelin and yeets it at the fishies.
Are you in range?
I have 120 feet
Right.
with my javelin.
I keep thinking javelins are like 60. So yeah, you're at disadvantage. Reckless doesn't help you with this.
Hold
I'm pretty sure Reckless is melee only.
Javelin of Lightning is a range of 30 to 120.
Yeah, and it's 50 feet away from you.
Oh. That's you know what? I ain't gonna throw my javelin of lightning. I'm not gonna run the risk of it just flying off into space. I'm just gonna throw a regular javelin.
Fair.
And the regular javelin is also the same. Okay, so and this you said disadvantage.
Because you're at your long range.
Mm-hmm.
That is a crit fail.
Yep. So it just, I guess,
It just
flies
sticks into
completely-
Pickle, and Pickle's like, "What's that?" It's in
Oh,
where it's in Pickle's decapitated neck.
And I use my bonus action, I guess, to refresh my rage since this is round 11, right? This is when my
Gotcha.
rage would
Yep.
end.
It ends at the end of your turn. So you can refresh it. That is fine.
All right, let me take that off my thing, and I can't exactly put it as round 11 on it, but I
You
can.
just put 1. That's all you really need.
E,
Because it's 1 in the 10 place.
E.
That brings us to Ren.
She is worried about the
Oh
fish
yeah,
on
Ren's a
in the
girl, aren't they? I keep thinking they're a dude. My bad.
Yeah, she uses a she/they phrase.
My bad, Ren.
It's
Sorry.
okay. I thought you were referring to me when you said the boy, so I'm like, okay,
No,
I'm
I
happy.
was referring to Ren. I'm just dumb.
It's okay.
You're not
Um,
dumb. Ren is boy, Ollie is, or Ren is girl, Ollie is boy.
well, Ren is woman adjacent, but yes,
Well, the
They're a woman as
same
far
thing.
as I can tell.
Yeah. So Ren, bonus action. I'm not even gonna move the spear. We're just gonna ram it into the fish.
Fishy fish. I need a dex save.
Bonus
That's a fail.
action. Beautiful. So here is your damage.
It's going to be 6 fiery damages.
And then on the same fish, we're going to chill touch.
Alrighty. That is going to hit as well, dishing out a total of 15 necrotic damage.
Gorgeous. And then I'm happy where I'm at. So I'm worried about that Nothic. Actually, we're gonna stay we're gonna stay put.
Speaking of that Nothic, it's going to give a mean stare to Pickle. Pickle's going to fail, taking all 14 damage. Pickle's not looking good at all.
No one say the goddamn words.
That is going to bring us to Arthur. Arthur is going to try to clear this individual. He has advantage from it being blind. He's going to get 21. Slashing in for 12, clearing that. Blasting it out of the way. Arthur is going to kick off. He's heading in this direction. Arthur, where are you going? It's an action to hide, to just put Pickle back, isn't it? I think it is.
yeah.
Hold on, let me I have it written down in the thingy. Where's my party gear?
It's either an action or a bonus action. I don't remember which one.
I just think that's just idle. Did I write it down? I don't think it was ever actually clarified.
Give me a second then. I need to go look.
Ren would have done it, but they're very worried about this machine.
Da, 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 da. 60 feet in front of you, the figure commands a living creature, can be occupied by. Is a friendly to you and your companions, understands your languages, based on commands. Commands, duration of the fight, at the end of the fight, verts to its real form. If it drops, you can use action to speak.
Can you send me the information so I have it in case of the next time?
This one is a little bit different, as this one can break. But I know what I was basing it off of.
Were you basing it off of the staff of the Python?
Staff of Python and the figurines. So I need to look at both of them. That one shatters and destroys.
If Tortuf loses Pickle, he'll be despondent for so long.
By using a bonus action. Okay. Arthur has a bonus action, and he is going to desummon the pickle, as he is going to dive into this to get their attention. As Arthur is going to free a problem child, sloshing out with his sword, dishing out 4 and 4. He's going to force those fish upstairs to do a wisdom save, which they fail and take 17 as they go up in holy fire.
Beautiful.
And Pickle's figurine is now floating. One moment.
I mean, would it be on like not floating on these on the actual asteroid it's on because he was
No.
on the ground?
It'd still be floating because it's shrunk back down where he is. It usually falls to the ground afterward.
There.
So let me get a quick statue. I need to get like an actual statue for him eventually, but for right now, we are going to use this is Pickle. The golden dice of Pickle. Till I can get a sapphire Hydra statue. Okay, that is it for Arthur. Arthur is being a problem child and beating things up. But that brings us to Meg.
Okay, well, Meg doesn't want Pickles to float away. So I have to dash. But I'm gonna dash and
You have
get
to
in
be
the
in
way of
square
this knock. Oh.
to pick up them. You can
I pick
continue
up
moving after,
Pickle.
but you got Pickle.
Yeah, I pick up Pickle. And then I dash so I can get up here and be a problem. But that is my action. I don't really have a bonus action. Cherry is going to continue to be a menace to society.
While you
They're
do
going
that,
down fighting.
I need to add the other things that are here. Alrighty, that is going to hit and do 2 damage.
And that's it.
Alrighty, before we get to the fish, there's some other initiatives I need to add on, as another wave is incoming. Where's the round counter now? Uh-oh. Where's the round counter?
I ate it.
Where is the round counter? There
I
it is.
keep telling you, I ate it.
Alrighty. So before we get to them, there's a couple nothings that are incoming. This one's over here. And this one's coming in at Tortufu. This one's coming in at Cherry and Naveen. This one is following up just a bit south of the other one. And that brings us to the fish who are trying to eat Cherry. Let's see if they manage to kill Cherry. That's going to be a 17. That's going to be a hit. That is only going to be 6 damage, taking away the temporary hit points for Cherry.
Cherry's surviving on a prayer. Naveen just hears in their head, just all they hear is, fall back when I fall.
She's going to crack her neck, and she's finally going to use an ability I keep forgetting that she has. She's going to use her martial focus ability. As she's going to start laying into things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As she's just going to start beating the crap out of these fish. Alright, Naveen, bet. 11, 10, 11, 12. She's going to do 22 damage and just tear those fish limb from limb. And then she's going to
Very
stand
nice.
in front of the cherry. She's going to go get those eyeballs next.
Terry's just gonna jump onto her shoulder. They go together.
Memphis! That brings us to you.
I'm gonna yell to the main, fall back. Fall back with the group. And with that, I'm still gonna spin my hammer and then go after these fish. I think I can make it to these guys. Let me make sure I can make it to these fish. Yeah. I'm gonna go up and hammer me some fish. Take a swing at those guys.
That is going to hit. You are going to get 5 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty then. And who is the worst one? We'll go to red. We'll see if we can heal up Ren a little bit here. There you go.
8 HP to Ren.
Thank you much, Lee.
And that'll be it for me.
Well, it brings us to a swarm of fishies who are going to try to eat Arthur over here. They're going to crit Arthur. It is 23 damage to Arthur, but he has some temp. That is 15 damage to Arthur. You have a way to save everybody else, but not you. If I remember correctly. Other than you, that's what I thought. So Arthur is bloodied again. Oh, it's going to bring us to some more fishies. As these fishies are coming in. These fishies get about here. They're not too far away. Tortufu. That brings us to you, my boy. There are things coming in behind you, and they're coming in fast.
All right. Well, then I think it's time for Tortufu to join the rest of the group. So Tortufu is gonna go up here next to these fishies and Mudbash, so he gets that temp again.
Nope, that's not how that works. Twilight Sanctuary has fallen.
Oh, what's this aura then?
Aura of Vitality.
Okay, then so Mudbash can heal me with bonus actions.
Yeah.
And he's gonna swing his hammer at these fishies.
His hammer, his big old hammer.
Now it's only like a foot across rather than 5 feet.
Something like that.
And swang.
That is an 11. That is going to miss.
No, I'm sorry, I forgot to turn back on the advantage. 23 minus 5, so that's
18. Yeah,
18,
that would be
yeah.
that one over there. Alrighty. That's going to hit. That would be 23, 22, 11.
And there we go.
Fishies are bloodied. That is going to be a 16. That's going to hit. That is going to be a 21, 20, 10.
Yeet. And das is it.
Ren.
Okay, I can move the spear up to 30 feet.
So 3 squares.
Ooh, can't reach anybody with it.
You can reach those fish next to Arthur.
1, 2, 3. But it would also hit Arthur.
That has to be in their square, so no, it wouldn't.
Oh, right. Okay, so we're ramming it into the fishies. I need a DC 16 dexterity.
Dexterity. That is going to be a 16.
All right, it saves. I think it's half damage.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah, yeet. Ignore alchemical savant.
5 damage.
And then we will scoot.
Where is Ren? There's Ren.
I'm moving though.
Are
We're gonna scoot over here. And can I reach the Nothic? I'm pretty sure I can. I can. We're gonna hit it with. Actually, no. Meg has it. We're hitting the swarm of fishies because they're more troublesome with the chill.
Okay. That is going to hit.
14. Beautiful.
8
8
damage, and that is enough to kill the last of the swarm.
Amazing. That is going to be Ren's turn.
Alrighty, Ren, you hear something moving behind you, and it draws your attention.
Oh, hi.
As a massive blue toad-like things with these long,
Oh,
burly arms ending in claws comes flying up right behind you.
I know what that is. I don't like it.
What the hell is that?
I think it's. I don't want to metagame.
Roll Arcana.
Not a fun time, is what it is.
Is it a free Arcana?
Yep. That's a
Ren is
crit.
just going to scream.
That's a salad.
Yep, Ren is just going to scream Slod. No context, just Slod.
I think the context is the big blue thing that just ran up on you.
Yeah. It's a scream nonetheless. They scream.
But that was a dash for it, so that's it. That's all it can do. You have a turn before it starts doing shit. Where's the Nothic? That is the problem right now. There he is. This one's going to come flying up this way. There's another Nothic all the way down here. There's another swarm of fishies. They're going to end up right over here. That is going to bring us to another Nothic somewhere. Here he is. Right in front of Meg. He's going to give Meg the death stare. As he's just kind of sitting on the wing up here. Need a con save.
Ah.
I can't remember if these ones. Because I know they can. I know Slots can.
Do what?
They can do a real bad thing.
Considering you got the 27, you know blue salads are the ones that can infect people with the Chaos Plague.
Yes.
You can't
Bad.
regain hit points, you lose maximum hit points, and if you die from it, you turn into a salad.
Yeah, and it's depending on if you're a caster, what kind.
Yeah, if you're a high level caster, you turn into a green one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so con save,
yeah,
that is a save, you take 5 necrotic. Alrighty. Tran's still trying to keep this running. Arthur, being Arthur, is going to launch himself in this direction. He is going to use his holy fire to try to blind this thing. He is going to successfully blind it. It is going to let out a roar of annoyance. It might have its attention on him, and he is ready to receive it as he has his sword held ready. Meg, welcome to round 12.
You know what? That's just we're gonna just kind of curious if Meg knows what that is.
Meg can't even see it, so it's just a big thing that Ren's screaming about.
But more so if I know, because Ren said Slod. So
You can roll Arcana.
Yeah.
I don't think
Let's
they
see if
have I don't think they have the right state of mind to explain what it is at this point.
Considering it's on top of Ren, I don't blame them.
yeah. That's kind of why I'm like,
Yeah, you know what that is, and you know it's a problem.
no, oh no, no, oh no. Meg's gonna yell to Tartufu and go, Tartufu, kill it and kill it fast. It's infected. What color
Okay.
is it?
Blue.
I'm gonna arrow to the one in front of me.
Gotcha.
Where is ah? I'm gonna use my MVP.
Okay. Alrighty, that is going to hit. 8 damages.
Gonna do it again.
Alrighty, that is also going to hit. That is going to do 9 damages. Anything else?
Cherry's going to jump on Naveen, and they're charging into wherever Naveen's going.
Gotcha.
So they're basically holding their action once something comes within biting distance of the two of them, they will bite it.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us to another Nothic. They are on their way in. They're going to give Ren the stare.
Okay.
Need a con save.
Yep.
That is going to save. You are only going to take 3 damage.
Okay, that comes off my temp. And I need another con save for Blending
Concentration.
Sphere. With save.
Yes. Alrighty. That brings us to another Nothic. They are running up on Naveen and Cherry. That is going to be a con save, which they are going to succeed, only taking 5 damage. The other Nothic is going to come rushing up, also trying to hit Naveen. Naveen is going to roll again. She's going to save again, only taking 5 damage. No, she has 10, so it's only 4. Alrighty. That will bring us to Naveen. Naveen is going to grab the cherry. And they are going to take a dash. Getting them all the way back here. That brings us to Memphash.
Shit. Am I? Where? Uh-oh. Where are you? Where's my phone? Can you guys hear me? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use. Jeez, I gotta get rid of this thing. I had 3 plans going, so I'm actually just going to use my channel divinity to get back a level, my last channel divinity, to
Mm-hmm.
get back a level 2 spell slot.
And that's a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sling that level 2 guiding bolt at that big blue ugly thing in front of me.
Gotcha.
You have advantage.
I was hoping for the crit, but I'll take it anyway.
So you're going for the big
Also,
blue thing?
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So that is that.
19
I use
damage.
action, bonus action. I am going to still take a couple steps forward and get ready to intercept that Nautic that's coming in. And that'll be it for me.
DC, did you see my message?
No, give me a second. I am missing something. What am I missing? That's what I'm missing. Alrighty, message. Oh
Roll
yeah.
20, it's just above.
Naveen, do you recharge? Alrighty. That is going to bring us to some fish. As they're coming after Naveen. They're going to come
They're
down.
in biting distance! Nom nom!
Yep. You miss, but between Cherry's attack and Naveen's kick, the fish don't get a good hold and they miss.
Did Naveen hit?
No, Naveen didn't have anything help. They dashed.
Okay.
Alright, Tartufu will head this way. He's gonna give this fucker the good knocks. Recklessly, of course. Meh. Damn it. Meh. Another crit. Feel the wrath of an angry turtle.
Yep, and you're going for the salad?
I am.
Yeah, you're up there. Alrighty. That is going to be 14 plus 12 for 26.
And let me just check something real quick. When you turn on. Oh, it's when I hit a crit. So bonus action attack. Haha.
Mhm.
Holy shit, another
crit.
crit. I am on Fuego today.
26.
If only I could hit another time with that.
And that one's going to be 17, 27, 29. Alrighty. Anything else for our boyo?
No, that is it. I have done 2 crits. I am happy with my life now. Back to back.
Whoop. Where?
Might not have much left.
I should get a hero point just for critting back to back.
That's not how
But
that works.
I know.
Okay. Alrighty. So that is that damage, bringing us to Ren.
Okay, bonus action, we're gonna move the flaming spear over here. Not hitting the Nothic this turn, but hopefully next turn. And then as an action, it's blind, so it cannot make opportunity attack.
Correct.
So we're going to, let me zoom out. We're gonna go, I feel bad for leaving them, but I'm gonna go over here and chill touch. on the salad.
The greens! Oh no! That's
Oops,
gonna
I have
miss.
advantage.
Still gonna miss.
Damn. Okay. That is my turn.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to the salad. What? Why is that broken?
Is Ren able to say something?
Yeah.
Don't let it touch you. I think that's obvious, but don't let it touch you.
Alrighty.
Well, that's good to know.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to the salad, who does want Arthur. Because the fucker made him blind. So he is coming in and blindly swinging at dear Arthur. As you see, it starts to get stronger, or its wounds start to close. 23, 15, 13. So only one of those is going to manage to get through, as Arthur is going to get bit. But Arthur was waiting for this, and he's going to lash out with his sword. He has advantage, so 14 misses, but the 26 hits, so he does retaliatory 10 damage. That brings us to the Nothic. They are on the way. Brings us to the fishies. They are also on the way. The Nothic, all the way up here. They are going to give the Claws of Fury to dear Meg. It's a 13 and a 12. Both of them are going to miss. Duran's keeping things in charge. Arthur, it's now his turn again. He's going to try to keep this thing blind as long as he possibly can. Holy Fire. Sword. So Holy Fire first, which it fails, taking 12 Radiant. Both of his sword attacks are going to hit. Dishing another 19 damage. And another 9. That is going to bring us to the top of the initiative order. Alrighty. Meg.
This Nothic in front of me needs to die.
Alrighty. That's an 18. That is going to hit. Dishing out 4 piercing damage. It's going to hit again. Alrighty.
I am going to hold my movement. If somehow this thing dies before my next turn, I'm gonna move to go help with the slod.
Gotcha.
Um. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then Harry gonna do a little war cry and bite the fish.
Fair.
I think Naveen's been a bad influence.
Fair. That is going to hit. Alrighty, that is going to be a total of 4 damage to these fish.
And then that's all we can do.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to Team Nothic. Team Nothic, this one's going to be moving over this way, and it's going to try to stare down dear Memphash. Memphash, you need a con save. You are going to save, so only take 4 necrotic damage. That is going to bring us to another Nothic somewhere. He's over here. They're going to be dashing right up the middle, followed by his buddy.
Do I need to make a concentration save for that?
Yes, you do. Anytime you take damage, you do. And that is going to be that spell falling. Alrighty.
Bad time.
That is going to bring us to Naveen. Naveen is in a corner, in trouble, but that's not going to stop her because it's never stopped her before. She's not going to get her attack back, but she's still going to keep up the fight. She is going to get 2 hits in, dishing out 12 damage down to 6 against these fish.
And Cherry's gonna do infused. Takes
That's
5 acid.
Additional 5 damage. Alrighty then. That is going to bring us to this individual. As Meg, you see a blur of lightning next to you. As an individual, the lightning blade comes flying off the ship. They are going to hit with both strikes, dishing out a total of... You have another one, don't you? Yes, you do. That's going to hit too.
Out
That
of
is going to
character.
be...
Am I crazy, or does that look like a reskinned Arthur?
A little bit. And that is going to be 7, 8, 16 cold. As you see, not cold, lightning, as this thing gets torn to shreds.
To stretch, you say?
Which activates your held action, Meg.
That it does. So Meg is gonna go, oh, thank you for the help. There's a slot. It needs to die.
There's a nod.
Gonna come over here.
That will bring us to Mempash.
Well, I would like to use Toll the Dead, but it's not in my action list, so can I just roll for it anyway?
What do you mean it's not in your actual list, like your attacks?
Yeah.
Oh, let me fix it.
You have to
And
do
I
it.
tried to like look in the compendium, but
No,
it
it's
was not
because
there.
when it's dumb, it's dumb. Now it's at the bottom, and I'm going to pull it up to your other cantrips. There you go. Just above Sacred Flame.
Grosses. So yeah, I'm gonna hit that slot with the Toll the Dead. And it is missing some HP, right?
Yeah, it's been hit multiple times.
Yeah. So yep.
That is going to be 2 damage. Well, let's see if it makes its wisdom save first. It doesn't, but it's still 2
Should
damage.
be
Wait, is
should be
that from
2
It's the 2.
I get another D12 though, right at
Yeah,
level
I don't know
5.
why it didn't roll your extra thing. So roll another
Let me just
d12.
toss another.
Yeah, just roll another d12.
Yeah.
3
Sorry.
more damage.
I'll take that. Better than 0.
Oh,
Bless you.
And seeing what I know about this thing, I'm gonna take a step back. Doink. And that is it. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna go attack, occupy this guy.
fixed it. Alrighty. Is that it for Mempesh?
Yep.
Make sure you take off your concentration.
Oh, yep.
These fish are going to try to eat Naveen. They are going to miss Naveen as Naveen keeps kicking them in the face. They're trying to get through, but they're not working. Tortuga.
This guy's blinded, right? So I'll need a reckless this time.
Nope. He was blinded last time, but
I didn't even see the token. But ooh,
that is going to be a 20. It's going to hit. 20 damage. That is going to be 17. That's going to hit. That is going to be 21 damage.
let me tick off the thing so you know. There you go. And that's it for Tartufo.
Ren. Where's Ren? Where is Ren?
Ren is
There's
over there. Bonus action, we're moving the flaming sphere over here. And then action, we're going to hit the slot with a chill touch.
Gotcha. You have advantage.
Let me toggle.
That is going to hit. That is going to do 6 damage.
Hit minimum damage, but you don't get to regenerate, bitch.
Correct.
And then we are going to we're gonna scoot over here.
Gotcha.
And that will be Ren's turn.
Ren, you see a thing.
Another
There
thing?
is a thingy thing that is on the move. As you see it first land on the machine
Oh.
No.
and then lunge this way.
Oh. I assume you're a friend.
As it lands, all right, asshole, you really wanted to prove you're entering the fight. He's gonna double crit, and that is a lot of damage. 56 damage.
You're a friend.
As it lands on the thing's heads, it's a large werewolf type creature made out of bone and fur, and these long extended claws start shredding the face. The creature seems the Salad seems very upset about the situation.
Is it bloodied?
No.
Claws are fucking.
No, it is not. It is at this point that some magic goes streaking by as well. That is a 19 and 18. Both of those are going to hit. For a total of 31 damage. As you see two bolts of magic go streaking forward, getting both of them in the head, just beyond the skeleton werewolf. Is there a skeleton with a hat on the deck? That is going to bring us the Nothic that is rushing in.
Aw, he's just out of range. He's not even a blur.
As this one is going to come dashing in behind Meg. That brings us to some fish. They're dashing onto here. Duran's trying to keep things in charge. Arthur is going to continue what he was doing. Holy fire and stabby stabs. So let's see. Wisdom. It fails. 20 radiant damage. Then Arthur is going to stab it. It's going to miss. He's going to miss once, miss twice. He's even with advantage. He misses it. This Salad's starting to get strong to his tricks. Meg. Also, before that, Arthur's going to use his bonus action to heal himself. He's pretty hurt.
Yeah. Meg is going to look at this Nothic and go, I was trying to deal with something and now you've gotten in my way. That is very rude.
That's going to hit. Four damage. That's going to hit. 9 damage.
Wait, is Meg using a longbow and she's a small creature?
Yeah, they wouldn't actually be able to use a longbow. They'd have disadvantage.
Sorry, I only know this because of Flit.
I could have sworn we
There.
brought this up recently. Just switch it to a short bow.
Yeah, I can do that. If we did, I wasn't in the call.
I think I've had this conversation with you specifically in the past with a
I
different
know that
character. Either
it
way,
was Raven. It was Raven. It wasn't. It had nothing to do with me being small. It had to do with me copying over a character incorrectly.
yeah. So turn that into a short
It's
bow,
fine.
and you'll be fine.
Can
Thank
do
you for
that.
catching that, Ollie.
Yeah, because it D&D Beyond doesn't fucking tell me. Just tells me that I have fucking martial weapon things.
Yep. Alrighty, Cherry. That brings us to you.
Shit. Now I've got distracted.
Cherry's gonna hit. Cherry's gonna do 3 damage. Alrighty, Team Nothic. They are going to try to stare down Mempesh. Mempesh, need a con save. You are going to fail. You're going to take 8 necrotic damage. As those two are going to rush up to the machine and start beating on it. 2 attacks are going to hit. Both of them are going to do damage for a total of 9 damage, which is going to lower its resistance once again. But that's all 3 of them. That does bring us back to the ship. As there's a bitch up there that's going to light people up. As she is going to she just needs to blast. She is going to aim with her staff and start to fire. And both of those shots are going to hit. Your math isn't right there, bud. I need to update that. There you go. As both of those are going to hit the fishies, dealing 27 damage. Necrotic. Which brings us to Naveen, who's still fighting all the way down here. And she's got, let's see if she recharges. Nope. She's still got the Fist of Fury. All 3 of those are going to hit the fish for 24, 34, 17 damage.
Cherry's gonna.
4 more damage. Which brings us to this individual, who he is going to jump up here. And he is going to start swinging his blade. One, a two, a three. Why are you hiding your rolls, dude? Don't do that. Go on toggle. That's going to be an 18, a 24, and a 13. All three are going to hit. As he is going to tear into this creature with more lightning damage. He's going to do 43 as he tears that. Oh, wait. Some of that's fucking half damage. 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 8. Still kills it straight out. Memvesh.
I'm going to try to hammer this now, thinking it's big, gooey eye.
That is going to hit.
Smash him in his face.
That is going to be 8 damage.
And then that, you know, that'll be it for right now.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to some fish somewhere. They're eating Naveen over here. That is a 24. That is going to hit her, dishing out 11 damage. She is hurt, but still standing. Tartufu.
All right. There you are. And once more, I'm going to give this guy the hammering of his life.
That is a 14. That is going to miss.
Damn it.
That is a 20. That's going to hit. That is going to be 20 damage.
How's this guy looking?
Fine.
Jesus. But that's it for Tartuffes.
Ren.
Okay, she is going to. Naveen can hold on for one more. So bonus action, we're moving the spear into this Nothic. I'm just gonna put it below it so it's not covering again. Or I can cover this.
Okay.
I just wanted to.
Ram it.
All right. DC 16 dexterity.
Gets a 16. It's going to succeed. So take half damage.
All right.
So that's going to be 4 damage.
And then we're gonna continue trying to knock down this Claude. Advantage with the chill touch.
Alrighty. That is going to hit. It's going to do 17 damage.
And then
Means it still can't heal.
I'm so glad I picked this instead of Eldritch Blast. And then we'll move over here. That is Ren's turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to the very angry skeleton werewolf, who is still standing on this thing's head. And is going to start keep. You're also whispering. You don't need to be whispering. He is still blinded, so you have advantage. That is a 22 and a 23 as this thing continues to tear into it for 20-30 damage. Which brings us to the slot. It still wants to get the guy that fucking blinded him. So we're swinging it blindly at where Arthur was. 22 is going to hit. 14 is going to miss. 10 is going to hit. So he's only getting in with that bite. Arthur keeps dodging the claws, which are the disease-ridden things, not the mouth, oddly enough. But Arthur is looking a bit banged up. That brings us to the individual all the way in the back. He is going to light up that Nothic. There's some more bolts of magic go tearing down the way for a pair of misses. Alrighty. That is going to bring us to the Nothic. Which Nothic is this? This one over here. This one's going to try to beat up on Meg. It's a 17 and a 21. Both of those get through. Total of 14 damage to Meg. Down to 9 due to 10. Bringing us back to Arthur. I have too many sheets up all at once. Close all of the sheets. Arthur is... Don't even need Arthur, I need Salad. He's going to make the wisdom save. That is a 10. He's going to fail horribly, taking 16. Remain blinded, so both of those attacks are going to hit from Arthur. Dishing out 18 slashing damage and 7 radiant. Good for Arthur. Bringing us back to the top of the round with Meg. Actually, we have about 2 minutes left, so we are going to leave it here, returning next week to finish the battle and see what happens next. So, thank everybody for I thank everybody for joining us this week. I'm very curious to see what is to come and just how much trouble the party is in when that slot finally brings down Arthur and manages to get a hold of Tortufu. So, make sure to come in next week to see how it all goes. Peace.
Oh god,